పూజంతం రామ రామేతి మధురం మధురాక్షరం ఆరుష్య కవితా శాఖాం వందే వాల్మీకి కోకిలం. ఈ వాల్మీకి అనే కోకిల ఆ గానము వింటే మనకు నిత్య వసంతమే. అయిపోయింది కదా అనేది బోర్ అనే మాటే ఉండదు. దర్ ఇస్ రియలీ స్వీట్ కుకు కోకిల which always sings. There is no season barricade or anything. That is all time. It goes on singing. Such kuhu kuhu noises heard by all, almost I think Indians particularly, in different languages, because Kujantam, that is what is the sound it is producing. Rama Rama iti Kujantam. That is the reason even Chilaka, parrot also they say Rama Rama, it imitates. So it is Ramachiluka. Its utterance also Rama Rama. So Kujandam Rama Rameti, this is, people who admire Valmiki, they have appreciated him like a kokila, which is always singing Rama Rama, irrespective of any reason, any season, because for this Divya Gana, every season is Vasanta only, because Cuckoo sings only in Vasanta means it is singing always means automatically. So Mohan Rayad garu welcome. So like this, it goes on singing. Now, what we have done, our Ramachandrudu garu, another kokila that is Pullala SriRamachandrudu garu, about whom we are really discussing all these days. What he is another cuckoo. He is also kokila who always sings Rama Rama, Ramayana, because I think all his family members are almost, cuckoos. Everywhere they go on really reciting Rama Rama. And sir's house name, many times I have told you, Nandanam. So it is Nandanavana. Because of that, this kokila will be always uttering Rama 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 sweet sounds in their house. So Sri Ramachandrudu garu has worked almost half of the lifetime on Ramayana and linked with Ramayana, etc. After a thorough observation, thorough study, 9 years, he has taken trouble referring to various editions. That is Prachya, he mentions, so that with Dakshinatya. So northern, eastern edition, southern edition, etc., whatever are available. He brought all of them. He bought and he got, and he has done a beautiful comparative study, and he has rendered Pratipadartha Tatparya and Vyakhyana to Ramayana. This what really he has done. After doing all this, actually his thirst was not at all pacified. It is great work. Actually, people like us, we feel, wow, we have done 1 lakh pages, 10 volumes written by him. So, this is enough lifetime work, they say. Like, nowadays, people are giving lifetime achievements. But such thirst was not pacified. Again, he has written 2 more supplementary books on Ramayana. One is Upama Alankara Saundaryam, because Upama is the beautiful Alankara, and as some of you have studied, Upama is the base for all the Alankaras in literature. Therefore, Upama Alankara, the Upama Saundarya, how it was used by Valmiki, is mentioned in one book. Similarly, another great work done by Sir is, actually people go on commenting Rama and also go on blaming Kaikeyi, even Shurpanakha, etc., etc., all the characters. Why this way, this way, this way. Probably this has really influenced Sir's mind to give a clarity about the characters of Ramayana, because unless a person knows closely the heart of the writer, the original writer, they cannot do justice to the characters in like promoting or communicating to the society. So that way, Ramchandrudu sir has taken up this task, that is Ramayanamrita Rasataranginilo Manobhava Lahari Vilasalu. So Manobhava Lahari Vilasalu is already last session we have discussed. That means they are waves. How are the waves? That is actually they are shining. They are flashes. They are glittering. The waves as we see when sunlight or moonlight really reflects on them, automatically the beauty will be there. So that way, what they have done is, what Sir has done is, he has completely again given a rereading, and then he has taken up the task of observing each character from the angle of poet, and also of course from his angle, because he has he has written commentary on that. That way this book has come, and fortunately what he has done, as if thinking that as if all of us are having Ramayana, original Ramayana with us, what he has done. Actually, original Ramayana with Telugu translation need not be with us. Those who do not read Telugu Ramayana, that is translated by him, Gorakhpur Ramayana is there, Hindi script it is there, any Ramayana. What Sir has done is, he has given the Kanda number and Shloka numbers so that the audience, the readers can comfortably refer to that particular shloka, the particular context, while really listening to this our talk, which is actually the idea of as it is produced by Ramchandrudu garu. We are really, I am presenting, I am a mediator here. I am really going to, I would like to present the views of Ramachandrudu garu, and so that any audience can refer to the books with them. Otherwise, later on also, with the help of these recordings, they can refer to that. And another thing is, I am not really, I am neither supporting or, establishing a new theory. Here, I would like to mention, I would like to submission to the audience that Ramachandrudu sir has presented his views of all the characters very patiently in this particular book. After going through the book, it is felt by me that if really we really present the same views of Acharya to the audience, then automatically this is, once one opens the window, automatically others also open the windows, and each can uh, look into that with their own perspective. So, this is the final, this is the conclusion, this is the characteristics of a particular character, etc. It is nothing is established. Sir wanted to share his emotions. Actually, not only Ramayana Patra Manobhava Lahari Vilasalu, we should understand that it is also Manobhava Lahari Vilasas of Ramachandrudu garu, and also Manobhava Lahari Vilasas of you people and myself, so on. So therefore, actually, with today's session, I am just, I would like to share some of feelings with you and with my friends also who are participating here. We can have, a like interaction about each character and how really Ramchandrudu sir has, what we say, completely developed. Whatever was enveloped, it is developed by Ramchandrudu garu. So now, actually, he says, that's beautiful. What he says, he also starts with the first one, Tapaswadhyaya Niratam, etc. This is known to all of you. Please mute, Andy. Please mute those who are listening to this. Mohan Radu garu mute cheyandi. Hello, please mute it. Sounds disturb.
Yes.
Yeah, mute it. Yeah, mute. Otherwise,
Okay.
disturbance will be there. Please mute. Whenever needed, then we can unmute. So he starts with the first shloka only, tapaswadhyaya niratam. So I am not at all reading because some people are having books in front of them. But here the discussion only, because our duty is to discuss. Here actually, uh, Valmiki was coming, tapaswadhyaya niratam. Valmiki, what they do is, all the sages, they make their settlements in interior vanas, vanante, interior vanas, and small cottages, what we say cottages, they make cottages, and they're automatically those who seek peace and also study. That was really Gurukulas. Gurukulas, open Gurukulas. Actually, probably Rabindranath Tagore liked that system. That is the reason he started Shantiniketan system. So here all our Gurukulas were like Shantiniketans only, because they are the abodes of Shanti, peace, no question of any vehicle rush, coming, the kings, royal people, nothing. All are equal there, whether they are royal family people or ordinary people, all are taught equally with equal patience and equal treatment. And the same food will be given to all, whether it is Raja or Peda, and and also another advantage in these gurukulas is there is no problem of stopping the for the academic year end, as and when a particular candidate completes one text, he is automatically promoted to next level. That is the reason some could complete within 5 years of one Veda, some 8 years, some 12 years, so on. So there was no academic break or bridge, I mean, academic barrier to stop the growth. So this was the advantage with the ancient education system. So that way, Valmiki was staying in a forest, and of course he had a lot of shishya gana, the students were with him, and just he was coming to the Tamasa, that is near Tamasa only, his asrama was there. One day, tapaswadhyaya niratam, one day he just started, he proceeded. When just he came, the tapasvi Vaga, and Vagvedam Naradam Paripapracha Valmikir Munipungavam. When actually Valmiki was there, still he has not gone to Tamasa. That comes later on. So Narada, this that is also divinity that you have to see. Narada is a sage, a well-wisher, Loka Hitarthi, not one Loka Hitarthi, Triloka, Trilokya Hitarthi. Always we read, we see in the movies and Puranas tell. See here, certain things are beyond logic. Those who want logic, or reasoning, that their approach will be different, and we are not really not doing hetuvada here. No reasoning, no logic. Whatever Ramayana has presented, that only, that is the our cup of tea, not other things. Therefore, here Valmiki was there, and no, once Narada, because Narada's nature, as you know, he goes to Parameshwara, he goes to Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, and also sages whoever are there. Even to the demon kings, demons, that is, what he does is, he is actually mass media, whatever we say, journalist, or recently one person was really telling, I got impressed. He said, actually, journalism means Narada is a real journalist, he told in recent some talks. So that means actually Narada, what he was doing is, in those days, whatever communication is this, because of his intellect and his talent and he can go anywhere. That also we have seen. And he has accessibility to enter anywhere. There is no place inaccessible to him. He can directly enter to Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwaras, that means royal palaces, demons' palaces, and sages' ashramas. Like that, he used to inquire, and if any good message is there, he is to communicate. If he hears some message is there, then he is to carry. That means he collects the message information. He also passes to the needed people and a quarrel, etc., etc. That is for funny thing. But actually, whenever some fight comes, also Loka Kalyana, that is there. Again, let us keep it aside. Once the Narada Muni came to Valmiki, when and the hospitality, nowadays people do not know. By reading Ramayana, at least people understand what is hospitality. When senior people come, when knowledgeable persons come, where they, even the great sages, they receive the sages. It's give respect, take respect is we think that it is taught by only foreigners. No, no, actually our tradition tells that give respect, take respect. So hospitality, just he has invited, he welcomed Narada, and of course, what they used to talk, not our gossip adda. They never talked about any gossip words. Now see here, actually the psychology, the study of psychology starts here only with the conversation of Narada and Valmiki. Because entire Ramayana is not written here, only the context, different contexts are mentioned by Guru Gar. So here, Valmiki has asked Narada, because Narada is roaming everywhere, therefore he has asked, Konvismin Sampratam Loke Gunavan, Kasya Viryavan, Dharmagnyascha, Krutagyascha, Satyavakyah, Drudavratah, Charitreణ Poyuktaha, सर्वभूतहिते रथः विद्वान् कः कः समर्थश्च कश्च एक प्रियदर्शनः आत्मवान् को जितक्रोधो द्युतिमान् को नसूयकः कस्य बिभ्यति देवाश्च जातरोषस्य संयुगे. Actually went on asking. Probably Valmiki might not have heard about Rama before that. This is because before audience put a question to us, Valmiki, it means to say that Valmiki did not know about Rama. Yes, of course, because Valmiki stayed in a far away forest. Because once, if we believe that Valmiki's Rachana is not there, Uttarakhanda, still, if we take the story of Uttara Ramacharita into consideration, Sita was left in the forest almost nearer to Valmiki Asrama. Okay. It means to say that that was actually the punishment for Sita. That is why that again that comes in psychological study. So the punishment for Sita was Nagara Bahishkarana. So from, because Rama has to leave her. If she is in the same, I mean, what we say, within the borders of his kingdom, Rama's kingdom, then again people start blaming that yes, she is very much in the control area of Rama, so Rama is providing protection, etc. That is the reason. Here, with this point also is to be discussed by us. That is the reason Sita was left out of Ayodhya. So that is nearer to Valmiki Asrama. That means to say that Valmiki is staying in a faraway place. He did not know about Rama or Rama's real Rama's story. So that is the reason he simply asked, he doesn't know the Nagara Vyavaharas, Nagara stories. He asked Narada, Maharshi, do you know? And Sampratam, he said. Sampratam. Now, because we have to, it is no like Purana Pravachana, our session also will be continued so long. Because here, Krutayuga passed away. Krita Yuga done. Now Treta Yuga entered. It is Treta Yuga. So Krita Yuga is called Satya Yuga, Krita Yuga, all were Dharmagya people, etc. Even population was less. There was no need for all these, greed, etc. So all were very happy. And as you have studied, Dharma was there on all the four padas, means fully Dharma was observed. That is the reason. Now Yuga is changed. Therefore, probably Valmiki, with a doubt, he asked, anyone now Dharma Prabhu is there, that is a pious person is there, Dharmajnaha, Kritajnaha, everything. So many characteristics are mentioned in that because why should he mention so many? He could have stopped Konvasmin Sampratam Loke Gunavan Kasya Viryavan. He can stop there. Now, at present, who is a virtuous person, who is a meritorious person, who is a valorous person, this is enough, isn't it? A noble person. No, he has combined a list of qualities and, and asked Narada, who is almost endowed with all the merits which are required for a Purushottama. That means the best human being, best human being qualities, or actually now we can understand that we say he is great means some qualities may be there, but some qualities might be lacking in those persons. That is the reason he has enlisted the qualities, and whether it is there or not, he asked. Then, because it is Narada, who knows everything, he, I mean, he has explained, he has answered to each question respectively. If we follow the answer of Narada in Valmiki Ramayana, because I am not teaching Ramayana here. So Ramayana, then we will find how Gunavan, how Viryavan, how Dharmagya, how. All these characters, all the characteristics, all the qualities are there in Sri Rama. So this is really explained by Narada to Valmiki. Okay. Now, what is the psychological aspect here means? See, Valmiki asked, is there any noble person? Here, Kalova Karanam Rajnyaha, Raja va Kalakaranam, iti te samshayo mabhut, Raja Kalasya Karanam. This shloka it repeatedly occurs in Mahabharata. There was a question, it is also stated by Bhishma and different in the context it appears. He says, whether Kalova Karanam Rajnyaha, time decides, that means time is the factor of the kingdom, etc. Or king is the maker of the age. Itite samshayo mabhut. You need not have a doubt at all. Raja kalasya karanam. That means, ayyo, what he can do, it depends upon kalam. Because of that kalam, it has happened. Such words we say. No. Mahabharata states that Raja kalasya karanam. The king is the maker of his age. This we have been observing through Ramayana and through the ages. Why Rama is appreciated? Why some Harishchandra? Why even Gupta's golden era? It is called. Why Mauryan Empire? Why this? Why that? Why that? That means Kala never made. Time has not changed the kings or kingdom. Because even if there is a drought, even if there is corona, even if there is something, everything will be managed by an efficient king. Therefore, Raja Kalasya Karanam. Therefore, here Valmiki's question is, who is really protecting this earth? Is there anyone who can guard this earth, ruling properly, etc.? This was the inquiry by Valmiki, and it is suitably answered by Narada. Then what is psychological aspect here means? Here two sages. If it is a discussion between two kings, then what they say, how are your royal affairs? How is your rule? How are your enemies? You have seen, Krishna, Duryodhana, and Arjuna, etc. Their Kushala Samacharas you have seen even in Mahabharata or in Puranas, etc. So that is entirely different. When two political leaders meet, it will be different. When two sages, real sages, Maharshis, they meet, their discussion will be about Loka Kalyana. That is the very important thing here we have to say. So therefore, this is in the words of Ramachandrudu Garu. He said, this is the conversation between two great people, because actually I just, underlined because you are having the book. So, here, page 2, ఈ విధంగా ఇద్దరు మహామునుల సహజ మన ప్రవృత్తి చిత్రణంతో ప్రారంభమైంది రామాయణం. సో thus the Ramayana begins with the the description of characteristics of two great sages. That means two sages, they are bothered about Loka Kalyana, they are about worldly affairs. Therefore, they asked, there is no gossip, there is no about any demons or anything, very peaceful way. So here, that means, Mangaladini, Mangalamadhyani, Mangalantani, Mahakavyani, it is stated, Alankara Shastra states it. So here, the Kavya, people think that Ramayana, Karuna Rasa, etc. Let us forget all the commentaries. Here simply we are going to the age of Rama. We are entering into Treta Yuga. So therefore we need not bother about what we say, this Vyakhyanas, etc. Simply we look into the Ramayana. So the Ramayana began with the introduction of two great characters, with the beautiful conversation, very useful conversation, which focuses, which guides even the readers how, what is a noble personality means, how they should be. Only valorous, not enough. Virtuous, not enough. Anasuyakaha, lastly they add, no jealousy. We have seen that mana Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, how they led to the destruction of the people we have already seen. So this is Ramayana. So that time it was not so much. The Arshad Varga was not controlled by the people, because the ruler was the winner of Arshad Varga. Once Raja is like he is a Rishi, not only Janaka Rajarshi, even Rama also. Who says that Rama is not Rajarshi? He is Rajarshi only. His what we say, Padarachas were ruling the Ayodhya, but he was leading sage life. So 100% Rajarshi is Sri Ramachandra only. So like this, Ramachandrudu sir has started this Manobhava Lahari Vilasa. Lahari Vilasa, that means it flashes, it shines, it glitters. So automatically our mind also gets enlightenment. That way it is the first context. The shloka numbers, those really who are listening to this is Balakanda, shloka number 1 to 4. 1 to 4 you can refer in any language. So even I think even in like Tulsidas Ramacharita also, at least the gist, the chaya of these shlokas will be there. So you people will enjoy. Whatever Ramayana is there, Rama's character is not at all, it is maintained throughout. His dignity is decorum maintained. Now, that is okay. Next context we are coming. It is so beautiful. I just have selected only two to three context only. Now, after listening to that, yeah, some of you have already studied. Then, what he has done, uh, here, the particular issue also you see, uh, because you have studied, I am just, reminding here, Valmiki went for Madhyanika Sandhya. So, Ramayana, each point, that particularly as presented by Guru Gar, see, why means already Udaya Sandhya over. After that only he met Narada. Now Machana Sancha also, because all the three times they used to take this like wells, etc. Because the water bodies were, as now Hyderabad is also, they are really bringing out all the closed rivers, etc., encroached rivers. So always Bharatadesha always has water bodies except in deserted areas. Only deserts, that is the nature of desert. But everywhere, small, small, small water bodies there are there. Unless we spoil them, we encroach them, we build something on that. Water bodies were available those days also, because in my childhood, I have seen in my village, there were so many wells with some three, four, like, those to take with the bolchi and all. So that way, very big, big wells were there, like, 2 furlongs, 1 furlong, near temple, near everything. Like this, it was there, were there. All are now encroached, all have become buildings. So that those days, it was not there, no encroachment. Therefore, Tamasari were close by, and also then nowadays we go for walking. We go by car to some Tangband or anywhere, and there we stop our car and then we start walking. But Tamasa to Tamasa, Valmiki is going itself is walking. That is the reason. If we really see, it is of course matter that is just for fun. I am telling. If you look at modern Swamijis, all are having a fair round belly. Shakespeare describes, you might have read also, all the world stage he describes. That is proud of the fourth stage, a fair round belly he describes. All the rishis are with fair round bellies. Actually, the working people, scientists don't have bellies. Sportsmen also have bellies. So, but those days, if we look at the portraits of the sages, no belly is seen at all. So that means the natural walking was there, and taking the dips in sacred water bodies, whether it is a river or small nala, or whatever is there, small lake, pond, whatever it is. So then he just, he went and accompanied by, because always, yeah, the thing is, it's very Kroshamadhite is these grammar must have read in MA. These are the examples. That means actually he studied by running 1 mile, etc. They say that means when gurus went along with them, Shishyas also used to go. Particularly the favorite, one or two favorite in the sense close students, or we can say seniors. They used to accompany Guru Garu, because to help him to take the clothes and etc. when he goes to the take bath, then etc. That way, here, while going or coming also, they used to recite some shlokas, something, something, something. That is the reason even that part is also part of education only. The education system was so perfect that no question of any gossip. Whenever they travel together also, there used to be, if we, I told once, I'll just, Bana, Vani, Ramana, you come in that, Bana's friends, very beautiful company. He goes in the company of friends. Actually, who are the friends of Bana means One is Chitrakara, one is Sangeetakara, one is, like what we say, storyteller. So like that, they had very talented people in the company. So that is the really, that is actually Vihara Yatra is Vijnana Yatra only. Vinoda Yatra, when we say Vinoda Yatra, excursion, they say that is excursion is, for knowledge also, knowledge and entertainment together. So similarly here, when he is going, automatically some education will be imparted to them. Now, here actually, when he heard about Rama, see, even we feel um, very happy. So when he heard that there is a person like this, like this, like this, so his mind has become, vikasit, they say, So the one blooming, heart, like a lotus blooming. Totally, that is actually hasa means that opening. So his heart was filled with joy, and all the characteristics of Rama only that, what we say, Gingur Mantunai, they were resounding. The words of Narada were resounding in the mind of Valmiki. So he went in a cheerful and happy mood to Tamasa River. When he went there, naturally, here, the word also here, not only that psychology is another part. This is also actually, sir has not mentioned that as part of psychology. But as I mentioned to you in the beginning, just see, under column 2, para 2, see, అప్పుడు ఆయన మనోవృత్తికి అనుగుణంగా ఆ తమసా నదీ ప్రదేశం అంతా ప్రకృతి సౌందర్యంతో ఆనందమయంగా గోచరించింది. దిస్ ఈజ్ యాక్చువల్లీ number 2 psychological aspect in Ramayana. Sir has not really, this is not stated by Sir directly. This is the really most important psychological point, because just I read out that sentence again. అప్పుడాయన మనోవృత్తికి అనుగుణంగా ఆ తమసా నదీ ప్రదేశం అంతా ప్రకృతి సౌందర్యంతో ఆనందమయంగా గోచరించింది. Entire nature on the banks of Tamasa looked very, very beautiful, happy, peaceful, according to the mood of, that means actually in accordance, we have to say, in accordance with the mood of Valmiki. As Valmiki was in a happy, peaceful, cheerful mood, entire nature on the bank of Tamasa also appeared to him very beautiful, very lovely, very peaceful. It means to say that actually the poets, they do the really this. Uh, we have seen in the movies also, we have read in the novels also, when there is raining, example I am giving, for example, then a poet writes, if at all his character is in sad mode, then automatically the sky is shedding tears. They describe that. Akasham kannir karustondi. Like that they say. Otherwise, if the character he has chosen is in a cheerful, happy mood, then he says, aha, as if, utpreksha only, all these are, as if sky is sprinkling the perfume water on Bhudevi. Then it out romantic rasa comes, romance comes. So this means to say that in the descriptions, in the writings of poets, the psychology of a character, particular character, is depicted through the description of nature also. Nature is beautiful because he is beautiful, he is happy. Everything is beautiful. For example, who are in some yoga, entire universe. If one is happy with family, everything appears happy. But if something is really sad in the house, then entire world also appears sadful. So this way, here another point of psychology is Valmiki was in very cheerful mood, and there, what happened again? Point by point, Muni has described Valmiki. So, Sir is presenting the scene. Uttardamam idam tirtham bharadvaja nishamaya ramaniyam prasannambu sanmanushya manoyatha. So here, Kardama is in a mud, and the tamasa is, water. Here again, the psychology and also disturbance in psychology. So many are there. Really, I may be taking a little more time, but I am going into very detail. Look at the water, Bharadwaja. The Bharadwaja Shishya also belonging to our Gotra. So, a good thing. So, Bharadwaja, look at the water. It's so beautiful. Prasanna, we have studied in Magha and also Alankaras. Prasanna means actually, which, Mahanandi water and some water, and also some water flowing in clean areas, as forest, inside, etc. Whatever you put, even the leaves are seen, fish seen, and also we put coins. That is called Prasanna Jalila. When there is no disturbance at all, and no human beings taking dips or anything, any stones are not, then the prasanna salila will be there. Everything really reflects. Anything is in that, it is a reflection will be there. Like, So that way, kardamam, there is no mud. How beautiful, how clean is this water. Okay, this word is okay of Valmiki. And look at it, Ramaniyam, because there is no mud, it is beautiful also, it is undisturbed. Prasanna Ambu, the water, Ambu means water, the water is so beautifully clean. How it is means Sanmanushya Mano Yatha. This is again psychology in psychology. So, see, Bharadwaja, look at the water, how beautiful, how clean it is, like the noble mind, like the mind, clean mind of a noble man. Because actually they say emotion, bhava, sambhava will be there. It is anywhere. But actually, presumptions, assumptions, etc., I'd say in English. I mean, actually, preformed opinions or other opinions or something, some thoughts, etc., will be there. But those who are pure and those who always think about, only good, their minds also will be very clean, very good, because there is no bad thought in them. That is the reason the minds will be very clear. And another thing, actually, here in this Buddhist and Buddhism, Jainism, it is there. Uh, Sage powers, how they come, miracle powers means once we do not have anything about others, automatically a power comes into us to read the mind of the person before you, in front of you. So this is there. So here Prasanna, Valmiki's mind is Prasanna. What is Prasanna? Therefore, Valmiki says, like a San Manushya, he says, like a noble person. Here, Valmiki's word is one thing, and Ramachandrudu sir has applied it. Here actually Valmiki says, here, according to the context, he says, it might be of the mind of Rama, because about Rama just he heard, or Narada, who came and told so many good things, good news only, and maybe of Valmiki. Now we can add one more character, maybe of Sri Ramachandra, in particularly while writing this shloka. See, circumstance here always, I am not the professor of psychology, I am not an expert of psychology subject. Still, some, padikattu padalu, some keywords will be there here and there. Like, psychology is also of many types. Circumstantial psychology, that actually everything is psychology always based on circumstances only, circumstantial psychology. So that way here, this is the beautiful description. So this is the second point. In that only again we could get a third point. And then because I am leaving here for our interaction, because there is no hurry for us for this journey. So next we come to Manishada. We'll have enough time to discuss that, because that is a beautiful, and it is the what we say, Ankur Bija. It is the Bija for Ramayana Vriksha. That is the reason. Manishada is the just, seed sown by Valmiki. That, and also for entire Ramayana Kavya. We'll enjoy it next session. So with this, really, I welcome